Hi, everybody. Welcome to Makeup Mechanics with Julie J here at the Color and Soul Cosmetic and Skincare Studio, where I make all the skincare and makeup magic happen. Wanted to talk to you for a minute about sunscreen. We're here in the hot weather now, and my particular specialty is women of color. And they say good black don't crack, but it does sag. It does discolor, and we do get acne after 40. So anti-aging is something very different for us, but a key factor in anti-aging is protecting your skin from the sun. Now, there are those people who will say that sunscreen isn't a big deal for melanated skin. Untrue. Why? Because of the changes in the environment. Climate change is real. The ozone layer and its damage is real. And so unprecedented cases of skin cancer and things like that among people of color is high, way higher. And here's the problem with that, and that is the death rate among skin cancer for people of color is higher than their Caucasian counterparts, partly because we mistakenly don't believe we can get it. So one of the steps that you must always be aware of and participate in is sun protection, not just for the prevention of skincare, but also to prevent the breakdown of the fibers under your skin, elastin and collagen, that will cause cracks. And when your skin falls into those cracks, that's a wrinkle. When the elasticity, how flexible your skin is affected by the sun. And too much sun can make that flexibility go lax and loose. And so while we as a group don't necessarily worry about like fine lines necessarily, we do worry about deep mouth lines, deep forehead lines, deep frown lines, and jowling. All of these things happen because the elasticity in the skin starts to break down and the skin itself becomes loose because it doesn't have the proper structure. So one of the remedies to that particular problem is actually protecting your skin from the sun. Now, it is true that people of darker complexion sort of walk around with an SPF of about 50 just because of having that rich dark brown skin. It does not mean, however, that you don't need sunscreen. It is that you can be subject to sun damage, one, and two, if you're suffering from anything related to scarring because of acne blemishes or any kind of hyperpigmentation, sun exposure unprotected makes those conditions worse. So if you're suffering from dark marks, you want sunscreen because the sun will make those dark marks pigment more and you end up with worse discoloration. So even darker complexions do need some kind of sun protection, at least a 30. I would say, some would say 15, but I would say at least a 30. When you move into coloring like mine, I go with SPFs of 50, 70, and when I know that I'm going to be at the beach or something like that, I go with a 70 to an 85 just to make sure that my face and neck is protected. I've celebrated my 60th birthday, and I think I'm doing pretty good for an older girl. However, the way that a woman of color tells her age is in a couple of places. Our faces tend to do really well, but we do tell our age in our neck. We tell our age in the backs of our hands. And so you want to make sure that whatever skincare you're doing for your face, that you take care of your neck, and your neck, you take care of your neck, your face, and your hands. So whatever you put on your face, put on your neck, put on the back of your hands, give those areas of treatment, and that young looking appearance that you have will be consistent throughout. But in today's lesson, it starts with a good sunscreen. Different formulas do different things. So very natural sunscreens, which have zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, if you're not careful, can also be chalky on the skin. But there are some that have a drier feel, that aren't greasy, that that also go very clear and sheer. And then there is a new sunscreen out that also is actually clear from the beginning. You also need to be aware that there are chemical sunscreens, and if you see an ingredient PABA, it's big letters, all capital letters, and it's a really long word that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. But the bottom line is it's a chemical sunscreen, and so you want to watch it because it can be irritating to the skin. So always do a patch test on your sunscreen along the jawline to make sure it's the right one for you. Mineral makeup, which I grind here, Color and Soul. We do custom blended mineral makeup for women of color. And the way that I grind the minerals is such that, one, it's a natural sunscreen, so it will enhance whatever sunscreen you use underneath, and also balance your color so that you have sun protection without the chalkiness. You want to know more about that? Just DM me, and I'm happy to tell you more, and how you can even get in online. You don't even have to be in the DC area. We do online consultations, and you can watch me custom blend your mineral makeup, which also helps to enhance your sunscreen protection on a daily basis. But yes, all skin at this time, in this society, in this climate, all skin needs sunscreen. So please consider making that a part of your regular daily skincare routine as you're putting on your makeup in the morning, that you have some level of protection. My suggestion is at least a 30, no matter what your complexion is. Some people do 15s. That's a minimum. We're going to do a part 2 about sunscreen and what those numbers actually mean on our next episode of Makeup Mechanics with Julie J. Talk to you soon, but take care of your skin. Bye.